Prior to mixing any Alumilite casting resin, it's very important that you prepare your work area as well as take the time to go to the website, pull up the product that you're going to be using, and read the complete safety data sheet, the technical data sheet, as well as any instructions or information that's printed on your bottles or boxes if you bought a retail kit. You also want to make sure that your work area is covered or you don't mind getting some resin on the table should you have a little spill. There are generally two ways to mix resin. The first way is usually by weight, where you use a scale, and secondly by volume, where you use measuring cups. Today we're going to demonstrate how to use amazing casting resin. This product has a mix ratio of 1:1 by weight or by volume. So we'll be showing you both of those techniques shortly. Before we begin mixing, you want to make sure that you have a paper mixing cup. Make sure the cup is not wax coated, or you can use a plastic mixing cup that doesn't have any ribs around the sides of the cup. The bottom is nice and flat, and you don't want to use any styrofoam cups for mixing cups. To start out here, we're going to use we're going to take our resin one side at a time, and because this is mixed by volume, we're going to demonstrate. We're going to just take equal amounts using these little measuring cups. They're included with our small retail kits. If you buy our bulk products, you're going to want to look at our larger measuring containers that are available under our support products on our website. There's our side B. And once you have everything in your cup, you can just begin slowly stirring. And you're looking to have all the striations or indicators that there's two materials in there disappear so that it just looks all homogeneous, and this product is very clear when it's mixed correctly. You want to mix the size of the cup really well by rotating the cup, and mix the bottom of the cup. Make sure you're scraping everything off the bottom, and then as well as scraping your stick to make sure you don't have any unmixed resin or minimize unmixed resin within the cup. Once you've got your resin mixed, you can go ahead, grab your mold, and slowly pour it in your mold. We also do not recommend that you scrape your mixing container out, because there is a possibility of scraping out unmixed resin from the nooks and crannies of the cup and depositing it on the surface of your part, which would sometimes make it tacky or not cure right away. So that's how you mix products by volume. We're now going to demonstrate how to mix the amazing casting resin, as this is a 1:1 mix ratio by weight or by volume, so we're going to demonstrate how to mix this by weight. You're going to want to get a scale, a gram scale, that can measure the resin out in grams, which is a great way to measure your resin. If you're doing larger volumes, you might have to get a larger scale. You start by powering on the scale, and then it should come to 0. When you put your cup on the scale, it's going to read the weight of the cup, so you need to tear out or make this to 0 so that you make sure that you're measuring just the resin that you're putting in the cup. So you'll push that button again, and that'll take it to 0. Now we're ready to begin. And so we're going to go ahead and begin pouring one of the sides into the cup, and you'll see the scale start to take off, and we're just going to go with maybe 20. Let's go with 20. There we go. There's our 20 grams. And then we're going to go with 20 grams of the other side. You can either tear out the scale again to break it back to 0, or you can just take it to 40, or just double the amount that you mixed. Alright, there's our 40. And once you have it ready, you can go ahead and pour your mold. This is the mold that we just showed you. Our cast pieces are just about ready to come out. We're just going to pour this guy right here, because we didn't pour as much resin this time. And you wait for it to cure.